Hello guys, in today's video we'll learn about option type in Rust. So option is a generic enum type in Rust which helps us predict or understand about the presence or absence of a value in a variable. It also helps us avoid custom handling for null or different scenarios. It also saves us from null exceptions and different other scenarios. Now let's understand how can we use option type in Rust and why is it so helpful. So let's say we have a function which is divide, and we know in divide we have a dividend, the number to be divided, and then there is a divisor, the number to divide by, and then we want to return I32 as well. Now we know we always have a case if divisor is 0, we don't want to divide because that will be infinite, so we return -1. Else we do divisor divided by dividend, sorry, dividend by divisor, dividend by divisor. Okay, so this is like our program where we check, and if the divisor is 0 we return -1, otherwise we return dividend by divisor. Now if we call it let result is equals to divide by 10 and here 2, so let's print our result. Okay, so let's do cargo run, we get 5. But the problem here is if we want to use this value, then we have to do some custom handling for -1. Okay, because let's say if I send 0, this will give me -1. Okay, now I have to do some custom handling here. If it's -1, then maybe print cannot divide by 0 or something like that. But let's say someone else go in and add another condition here to, let's say, check if it's 1 then return just 1, something like that, or just return -1. Then I have to do handling for that case as well, right? Because we are creating custom cases and we have to handle for them. That's where optional type helps us. In some other scenarios we might return null as well from here, right? So this all are the scenarios which we don't want to handle. Let's say in case of a string we can return null, right? So what we can do is wrap our return type with option. So if it's a valid case, then wrap your answer with sum. If it's an invalid case, then just return none. So if you don't want to process something, you don't have some result, just return none. If you have, just return some. That's it. And now if I print the result of divide, you can see it gives me a none. And if I divide by 2, now you can see it gives me a sum 5. Okay, now what I can do is, doesn't matter how many cases I add into this method. Okay, the abstract layer which calls it knows two things: either they will get some answer or no answer. So even if you want to get direct if you want to check something, you can just do result dot is none. Okay, if it's none, then you can just print cannot divide by 0. Okay, and else you just print the result. Okay, so if it's not none, then we know there is some result, so we can just get take our result by doing result dot unwrap, and let's remove it. Now if we do cargo run, we get 5, and if I divide by 0, I get a cannot divide by 0. So let's say in future we add more condition which map to some invalid values, we can just return none from here, and this handling doesn't change. This is already here. So this and a lot of other places where option helps us, it's a very important type. We'll do more things in the future videos where we'll use option type. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Please subscribe to the channel, share with your friends. Thank you for watching.